The first step in making a protective mask is to have the right kind of gloves. You need fairly thick, heavy duty, because there are blades involved, but you also want to have the feeling in your fingers. So don't be afraid to get the scissors to these, just so your fingers can poke through at the end and you have feeling. Okay, so you can see what I've done here. I'm pretty pleased with the end result. Now it's time to get on with making the actual protective mask. First thing you'll need is a Stanley knife and a juice container. And once you have your juice container, it's a simple matter of just with your knife, very carefully cutting the base off. Once you've cut the base off the juice container, the next step is to cut a hole in the side of the container, approximately 20-cent piece size. Now the top of the container is actually the air intake. Of course, with the virus going around, it's silly to just leave it open like that. So it needs to be filtered in some way. What I've chosen to do is to use this piece of material here and stuffing it with a filter, something you like the smell of. Makes sense, of course, and I like the smell of coffee beans. So I'm stuffing this full of coffee beans so that when I breathe in, I'll get the nice aroma of freshly made coffee. So you can see what I've come up with here. That's starting to look quite professional, you will agree. Bright colours, which attracts attention. At this stage you can look at inserting the exhaust pipe, making sure it's facing backwards. Your face will be here, backwards will be in that direction, so that if somebody's following you too close to the inside the recommended distance, you can always fake sneeze or face cough. That will go directly into their face, which is a warning about staying back. Now this mask of course has to be secured to the face, so we need to make an incision on either side, and to that we can tie elastic to secure it nice and firmly. So in the end I've opted to use strong duct tape instead of continuing with cutting into the plastic, and I think that should hold these ties reasonably well. So in the end I'm pretty happy with the result. I think you would agree it fits well and it actually looks quite professional, and I'm breathing quite freely. Good on me.